Hello everyone, welcome. I am Sophia. Welcome to Cleaning Out the Shadow, the inner psyche, which is three parts of the mind: the conscious, the unconscious, and the subconscious, which controls 95% of our reality. Okay, let that seep in. I created the shadow cards to discuss how the shadow operates in us and the people around us. What we dislike in ourselves, whatever is reflecting in the inner world, will reflect in the outer world. And we project that onto others, causing a vicious cycle, bringing chaos into the world. Now, let's get into this. I did an energetic cleansing. On the cards so that we get clear and concise messages. May you resonate with something today, and if not, leave it behind for someone else. This is my self-love potion 222 for balance and for partnership with other people, within yourself. It also has orange blossom for anxiety, depression, any kind of mental illness you are struggling with, your mind. It also has a protective elements in there to protect us energetically. All right, let's get into this. Let's open this up with the shadow, a dark fixation. This is going to be on narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, and dark empaths. Run, damn it, run. Run like your house is on fire. Run. Okay, so this is what this is going to be based on. And this is going to help us in cleaning out our inner psyche, because when we clean out our inner psyche, we do not find ourselves victims of these types of toxic people. So I'm going to shuffle and let's see what card comes out for us. Let's see what's on the topic of discussion. It's going to set the stage for the whole reading. Okay. We got the psychopath. Behavior. Often engage in criminal activity. May be highly skillful in manipulating others and may not be easily detected due to their ability to blend in. Let that sink in. All right, what does that mean? That is an individual. That is an energy. Could be male or female. And they are extremely charismatic. People enjoy talking to them. They have the ability to blend in. You can't even spot them. However, you will spot them if your inner psyche is healed, meaning the mind and the heart, the subconscious, where everything is stored and the inner psyche operates from. All right, so we're going to pull from the deck. Shadow is what shadow does. We're going to learn a few things about this psychopath. And psychopaths, narcissists, sociopaths, and dark empaths, they all have a similar trait where they mirror someone's energy right back to them. And you think you found your soulmate, someone who's going to understand you, love you, because you just have so much in common. Be careful. Give yourself 90 days. Do not disclose any of your information to these people. Give yourself time to really get to know someone. And ask yourself, if you're on a date with one, see how they interact with you. At first, they're just mirroring your energy. You like ketchup, they're going to like ketchup too. And you're going to be, oh my God, me too. I just put ketchup in there, threw that in there, but I'm talking about things you love, things you like. They're going to like too. But you will find out the mask will fall in 90 days. But if you're not healed, you're not going to even see it. Codependency. You can't be alone with yourself. You hide parts of you were taught to hide. This happens in childhood. When you're just being your little authentic self and shame is brought upon you. And you start to develop codependency as an adult. Can't be alone. Got to have a partner every time. And you always end up with the wrong one. It's good to take time for yourself. Learn how to be alone with yourself. This is where you learn about yourself. Because after your relationship is over and gone, you kind of go back into it and you realize you never even liked that person. You didn't like the way they act. So if you would have, caught that on earlier in the relationship and let it go, instead of your codependency keeps you wanting. And these skillful manipulators, toxic people, they emotionally manipulate you. And that's how you get stuck. I see you, but I am not you. I am which observes. I am sealed. This is a powerful prayer. If you're having scattered thoughts, negative thinking, negative thought patterns in regards to yourself, it's not you. You see, our inner psyche is a doorway. The doorway for the light and the doorway for evil. You notice I didn't say dark because darkness is a part of us. Our inner psyche, the shadow self, is dark. We have dark and light in us. And this is why it's important to integrate. Negative energy will scatter. They will leave. They will run. That is a very powerful prayer affirmation, okay? That you can say when you're having thoughts, negative thinking, ask yourself, is this really my thought? And stop it with that affirmation prayer. Because who is the one who observes? The Father, the Most High observes. And you are sealed with him. You are saying you are sealed. They can't touch you. Okay? They're going to continue to mess with you though. So, believe. Protect your victory. This energy is coming back to distract your victory. No one deserves to celebrate with you. You did this on your own. So if you have someone from your past making its way back, you left it in the past for a reason. Okay? That's a message. Let me read it to you. Again, protect your victory. This energy is coming back to distract your victory. No one deserves to celebrate with you. You did this on your own. So there could be an energy out there I'm picking up on, someone feminine or masculine who has done very well in their life and they've left something behind, but it's coming back and it's knocking. So remember the toxic people. Shadow is what shadow does. And they're coming back not to celebrate you. They're coming back to destroy your victory. There's a light and shadow in all of us. Light and dark. The true essence of free will. What does that mean? That means that there is a light and dark in you. That's your shadow self. And it needs a lot of love. It needs integration. It needs light. However, every person has the right to free will. Do you want to operate in your light, or do you want to operate in shadow? That's your free will. Remember, your inner world reflects your outer world, and you will bring more of what you're operating in. Okay. Let's get a famous quote from famous people, psychologists, people who know and have dealt with the inner psyche. People, psychologists, therapists, psychotherapists, hypnosis therapy, okay? So let's get a famous quote. Let's shuffle it one more time. All right, here we go. Ooh, whoa, we got some angel cards in there? Interesting. All right, okay, that's where they went. Interesting, okay. Seems to be a mix up in some cards here, but I don't know if I should leave them in or what. All right, let's do another. I was actually looking for those cards today. Interesting. Okay, that I found them in this. Many empaths aren't gifted, they're trained. When love was unsafe, feeling everything became protection. Carl Jung, and he is a well-known psychologist from the early 1900s and mid-1900s. He is the one who actually wrote on the inner psyche. He studied the conscious, the unconscious, and the subconscious mind. He knows the shadow self. In the subconscious is where we operate, in shadow. And we project that out into the world. That's why our world is so chaos. And rooted in the deep, deep subconscious is where shadow can be taken. And that's why people do extremely horrific crimes, hurting other souls, people. So, yeah. Many empaths aren't gifted, they're trained. And this is in childhood, when you're trained by a caregiver, whether it be a parent, a grandparent, or someone else who is taking care of you. And this is where you learn that you're responsible for everyone around you, and you're not. Okay? So we're going to put that right there, and that is Carl Jung. Let's get another one. Carl Jung again. The dark side that saved you without you knowing. Carl Jung, he's the psychologist, and what he means, you can take that however it resonates. When I first heard it, for me, it talked about my shadow side, how my shadow saved me without me even knowing it. It saved me from other dark shadows. Okay, and this is why integration is important. Healing the conscious, the unconscious, and the subconscious, where the shadow self, the dark part of us resides and operates. And it is 95% of our reality. And people get taken. People talk to themselves. People get taken. But that's another another video, and I'll do it. I'll do a separate video on it, because trust me, I know. I've seen it every time I leave my house, and I'm driving and I'm at a stop, and there's people talking to themselves, and I could literally see the attachments on them. So those are dark entities, and they're taken. And why? Because the mind is a doorway to either positive or negative, light and evil. Dark is a part of light. Dark didn't exist without the light. And that's too is another story. True story, matter of fact. I can do another whole segment on, but right now we are working on the shadow. Let's get another one. Okay. Here we are. They don't want your money. They want your light. This is Dolores Cannon. She left a lot of information. She even worked with the government on other beings that were coming here to Earth. And she was a hypnosis therapist. And she is the one who discovered past lives aggression, where people's souls were living many lives. And I know a thing or two about that too. Yeah, it's going to have to go on a separate video. But Dolores Cannon, you can look her up too. You'll get you some really good information on Dolores as well as Carl Jung. All right, let's get another message to see what we get. Peace comes from within, Buddha. That is so true. When you connect to your higher self, you are operating on a different frequency. Lower dense negative energy can't even touch you because you are in touch with your higher self. But the first step before you get in touch with your higher self is integration with the light and the shadow, because you cannot open that doorway of the mind to the other side and not be taken by other things, because your mind has to heal, because there are skilled manipulators out there. I've seen it. I even seen psychics, even on YouTube, that weren't integrated, and they're steering everyone in the wrong direction, although their heart is in the right place. But you can't do anything without integration. It's a known fact. Integrate. That's healing the subconscious, the unconscious, and the conscious. Yeah. Because those are doorways. And the heart is a doorway as well. And those things need to be healed. You can't go from A to D or F, G. You have to, it's steps. I fully awakened. You have to take steps in healing your inner psyche first, integration, and then you go to the next steps. You can't do anything else until you do that. I'm going to put that selenite. That is a powerful crystal that dispels negative energy. All right, so we are going to move on. We need to change the energy and transmute it. This is note D. It's a powerful sound bowl that sends ripples of positive energy into the atmosphere. Because energy can go anywhere. Yeah. I studied energy for 4 years, and I know a lot about that. I could make a separate video because it's just so much information. We are going to pull from the daily healing messages. Okay? These are messages that I received when I channeled. I put them on cards. I wrote. I was actually writing, channeling, and yeah, I'm very proud of them. And just to let you know, we are all psychics. We all come with gifts. But if your inner psyche is unhealed, you are not going to get the gifts that are truly meant for you. You can literally go mental. And a lot of people have done it, gone mental. However, loving and integrating and healing is the first step, and it's a lifelong journey. Okay? Be vigilant with your thoughts. Don't let them consume you. Take a deep breath. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Reflect. Sit with it and let it go. Set it on fire. If it's something that's really, really bothering you, set it on fire. Okay? Fire is an element and it destroys negative energy. Okay. We're going to pull some inner psyche prompts, and this is how we integrate the shadow. This is how we fix the conscious, the unconscious, and the subconscious. This is how we integrate the unconscious and the subconscious conscious. Okay? Conscious. Self-awareness, so you don't self-destruct in this chaotic world. All right. And this is how we do it. By inner psyche prompts. All right, let's pull. What's something about your body you're grateful for? We should always be grateful for something, especially our bodies, who we are. Society has told us we have to look a certain way and be a certain way, and that is just unhealthy and not true. We are all uniquely beautiful, okay? Male, female. When do you feel like your most confident self? And you can put that in your shadow journal. Call it a shadow journal. I had many. Right. So when do you feel like your most confident self? What are your relationships with your siblings? Wonderful siblings. Some can be toxic. Some can have serious issues. Some can just be so far in the ego's distortion and think that they are better, and truly they're projecting. This is where all the emotions get projected out to each other. Okay? So that is one of the inner psyche prompts. And we are going to move this along. I'm trying not to get my videos too long because I really want them to be viewed. Okay, so we're going to pull some self-love affirmations for self-love. And I do put a lot of these on my channel as well. I write affirmations, bedtime affirmations. Those are all mine. These are affirmations that I've wrote, come across, and that helped me through my journey. Okay, we're going to pull 2. I am full of energy and vitality. I am guided. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're full of energy and vitality. It's what you're made up of. Full of energy and vitality. Let's get another one. The mind is so powerful. Heal from your past and let it go. Let it go. Heal from it. Let it go. The experiences and lessons we learn in life are here to teach us. And that's how we grow. Okay? We can't grow without them. So if you're having any issues, sit quietly and ask yourself, okay, is this something that I can control and fix? And if you can't, ride the wave and ask yourself, what is this great school of life trying to teach me? What is the lesson that I need to learn? Because due to the subconscious and the shadow self, we repeat lessons over and over, just in different people, places, and things and situations. Yes. Messages from higher beings of light. We're going to pull one. So, you don't want to keep doing a repeat. You got to ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn here? And it could be the inner psyche, because, Negative energy needs to feed. Ooh, if you're seeing the number 4, it's for foundation. Seeing this number is associated with stability, foundation. You are building a strong, stable future for yourself. So if you're seeing the number 4, it's for stability and a strong foundation. Okay? I always see 4s too, and 444 and all those, and those are all angelic numbers that really do mean something. Okay? All right. So let's see, what else do we need? So this is the inner psyche prompts to peeling the inner psyche, because it's like an onion. You got to get to the root core. And the beauty of these inner psyche prompts, you can do them over and over and over, and you will not get the same result. The inner psyche is an onion. The subconscious mind is an onion, and you have to peel it to get to the root core of what it is. And you'll know when you get healed. You'll know, because you will no longer have triggers. You will no longer be operating in the same way. And honestly, you'll be on a different timeline. Your frequency will be raised higher. Toxicity is gone out the window unless you go back and visit whoever it is that was toxic in your life. Yeah, that happens too. And sometimes we have to distance ourselves, and it's okay. You know, we can still love them from afar, especially if they're family. Yeah, until they learn, and sometimes they don't want to. Yeah. All right. This is what you attract, whether it be a partner, new friends, soul family. When you go out into the world, you'll meet great co-workers, people who know how to treat people. They don't mistake kindness for weakness, because that's the worst thing a person can do. That just shows how immature and how their brain works. And just pray for them, because remember, how people treat you is their karma. How you react is yours. But if you've been going through something, abused for years and years, tormented by coworkers, you're gonna snap, because you're just not gonna want to take it anymore. It's when the niceness is, you're just done, and it's time to get real with people, and that happens too, and that's okay. All right, let's see what we get. Qualities. And this is the qualities in, like I said, partner, friends, new friends, soul families, co-workers. Ambition has courage and assertiveness. Those are all great qualities, right? Of course. Yes, they are. Let's get another one. Creating safe and guidance. Creating safety and guidance. And that could be soul families, friends, new partner, creating a safety and guidance. Great qualities to have. Let's pick another one. He or she is loving, kind, and compassionate. We want that, right? We want loving, kind, and compassionate people in our lives, because we are loving, kind, and compassionate people. Therefore, we need people like that in our lives. We need equal give and take. You don't need somebody who's just taking, and not giving you the same treatment. That is shadow. That's people pleasing, that's being stuck, and that's literally letting someone abuse you, and that's just not good. No, it's just not good. I'm being called to get another message from higher beings. I'm being called to get another message. So let me do that now. The light is coming. What? The light is coming to give back everything the darkness stole. I am protected. So if you've experienced a lot of loss in your life, when you go on your healing journey and you integrate and you start feeling good inside, the light is going to give you back everything the darkness took. And you're going to be protected. Okay? And so when you're on your healing journey and you're raising your vibration and your frequency, this is what you're going to bring in: beautiful souls. And you can attract everything that you want. Even money. Why? Because money is energy. It can flow to you or away from you. True fact. All right. Let's get some money affirmations. I bless my earnings every day. Money is coming to me. Bless your earnings, because that shows gratitude. And the universe loves when you have gratitude, because he brings more of it. Why? Because words are your wand. Words are thoughts that become energy and vibration. It goes up and it comes right back down. You're showing gratitude for the money that you have right now, and more money will come. Beautiful affirmation. Money affirmation. That is beautiful. Okay. You know what? I'm going to put this up here so you can see it. All right, then let's pick another money affirmation. I'll do a quick shuffle. Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways. So money comes to you in expected ways through what? Your job, through your birthday, through celebrations, through different things. And it comes to you in unexpected ways from the universe. So you must pay attention to your inner world, because that's going to reflect your outer world, and that's going to come right back to you. The monad, the pure consciousness, the universal laws of the universe, they don't have control over that. You do. So that's why you have to heal yourself, your mind and your heart, so that you can attract good things. It's up to you. You're co-creating in this world. And how do we co-create? Through our subconscious mind, where 95% of our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and actions are energy and motion. Okay? Let's pull another one. I believe in my ability to attract large sums of money. I am grateful. I believe in my ability to attract large sums of money. Yes, I do. Ooh, let's grab this one. I have a money mindset. I can afford everything I want. Yes, I can. Why? Because I'm a co-creator of the universe. And how I feel in my inner world reflects my outer world. And you can jump timelines by healing your inner psyche, your mind. We're going to end this with a self-love affirmation. Oh, I should have pulled the abundance coin. That would have been good. But they're behind my cards here, and well, it is what it is. Next time I'll take them out. I love and approve of myself unconditionally. I am proud of who I am. And it's in gold, which means it was needed. Yes, you are. I am love, and I love and approve of myself unconditionally. I am proud of who I am. This is the end of cleaning out the shadow. Stay safe, and remember, our thoughts, feelings, emotions, and actions are energy in motion. So be careful what you create. Most importantly, take time to tune into your body and recognize the messages it's trying to send you. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you.